Hi, and welcome to an overview of PrimeFyre. This is going to be from the administrative and setup level. So we're going to go ahead and sign in. And the first thing we would need to do is to set up your divisional defaults. And as you can see, you can have pretty much as many divisions as you would need for either different portions of your business or for different locations. So if you have satellite offices, this will allow you to create different coordinates for the starting and ending points of your routes as well. You need to have at least one default division, which is the division that you do the majority of your business in. In here, you will set your division code and name. This is the information and how it will appear on your invoices. Now you do have the opportunity to use an alternate address and have a different address for just the remittance portion as well. This is the coordinates of your yard, and you're able to name that location, and this will be the starting and ending point for the route optimization. You can additionally have alternate yards for that individual division if that is not the starting and ending point for your routes. You can set your default notification preferences for reminders. Do you prefer to just send an email reminder? Do you print out labels? Do you send a text message or postcards? You can do one or multiple, as you can see. Your invoice settings. This will turn off or on and set defaults for the type of billing as well as the visual aspects of your invoice. Bill through date. It always looks at the latest bill through date. You can have billable or non-billable invoices as your default. Depending on the division, you may have a division that you use strictly for proposals. Default billing type. These messages here are the messages that can actually print on your invoice. So this operational message prints in the body, terms and condition. If you choose to apply late fees, you can add that default message, and you can specify the types of credit cards that you accept. Toggles turn features off and on. Your billing defaults. So if you are a portable toilet company, you are going to be able to set the default that will apply to all new customers and sites that are being added under this division. So if most of your clients are 28-day advanced fixed billing, you can set that default here, and those are some pre-filled fields that will auto-populate when adding a new customer on site. Default surcharges. If you prefer to send your invoices via email, you can make that the preference, and it can be changed when you're adding new clients. If you have credit card integration, here's where your authorized.net information will go. And you can decide if you are going to set a standard tax rate that would be used for all sites in your company, or if you're actually going to use the zip tax integration that will ensure that you always have the current tax rate for those locations. And your work order settings, what you're going to turn off and on, what type of information will show. You can set your default service type and rate code, and you can add an operational message that'll print on every work order. So if you have printed work orders and your technicians need to fill out these questions, that's where that information would go. Finally, you can set your default market type. Now this division can apply any market type that's in your code set to any site, but this will be the default when we're adding new